Hi guys, today we are chatting all about some new goodies from The Body Shop, but before we get into that, be sure to enter my Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop face palette giveaway. I will link to it down below. It's limited edition, it's gorgeous. I'm wearing it today, I am obsessed. But let's go ahead and get into the review. So as mentioned, The Body Shop has released a whole bunch of new drops. They have the Honey Bronze Drops of Sun. These retail for $22 and are meant to be added into your foundation to help add a more bronzy look. So if it's a little bit too light, you just want to warm it up a bit, you can also use these on their own or add to foundation to just do a really natural contour and kind of add a little bit of darkness to that foundation so that you can go in and contour with it. They also have the Lightning Shade Adjusting Drops. These also retail for $22. They're all in the kind of same packaging with a little dropper. These are meant to be added to a foundation that is too dark for you, so like it's almost your right shade, just slightly too dark. It said that when you add in one drop, it makes your foundation half a shade lighter. And then they also have the exact opposite, which is the darkening drop. So if you have a foundation that's just like slightly too light for you, you can add one drop and that's going to add half a shade of darkness to your foundation. So I've been using these for a little while. You would have seen me use the lightning drops in a recent face of the day, so I will link to that down below if you'd like to check it out. I'm going to show you my demo now of kind of adding them to different foundations and showing you exactly what kind of effect it gives. So first of all, for the lightning drops, I find that these are a little bit thicker than all the other drops. I have a little bit of trouble getting these out of the container, but you'll see it looks pretty white, and then when you add it to foundation, I just added about 2 or 3 drops. You'll see that it does get lighter, but not a ton lighter. I feel like this could have a little bit more lightness to it, I guess, a little bit more pigmentation. That being said, the foundation that I was using was quite dark for me, and these are kind of more said to be for foundations that are like just a little bit off. So I was definitely putting it to work using it here. Then for the darkening drops, you'll see when I add these to foundation, they look incredibly dark, and they don't add a ton of darkness to the foundation. Like, they definitely make it darker, but one thing I noticed is it definitely makes it more cool toned. So if you've got a cooler skin tone, these are going to work really well for you. If you have a more warm skin tone like myself, I've definitely used them and it didn't make my skin look weird or sallow or super kind of cool tone. My foundation still matched and was darker, but it definitely, I like lost a little bit of warmth in my foundation. What I do love these for is for contouring, and you're going to see in a demo now. I use these for contouring, and because they are cool toned, super blendable, they do a really great job of contouring. So I just put it cheekbones, chin, nose, along my forehead, and I blend it out gorgeously, and I really like these for contouring. What I like to deepen my foundations a little bit is the Drops of Sun. These definitely have a little bit more of a liquid texture, but they're definitely warm. Not orange by any means. They just have like a great amount of warmth to them. And this says that it is a holiday glow creator. So I feel like this could be used beautifully on a beauty blender too, if you've got a bit of a lighter skin tone, and just kind of like putting it around the perimeter of your face on its own over a foundation to add warmth to your skin. But I really like these for adding some warmth to my foundation if it is a little bit too light. I think that you could also put this in moisturizer and just put that on your face if you're not looking to go for like a very heavy makeup look. This has absolutely no shimmer, no glitter, just like straight up warmth. And this really reminds me of when I was younger, my grandmother used to always use the Bon Bell gel bronzer, I think it was. So then I started using it, and what I would always do, because I could never find a foundation match, I didn't understand makeup, I didn't get it, YouTube wasn't a thing, I would mix a drop of those, like that kind of gel bronzer, a drop of my moisturizer, and a drop of foundation, mix it all together, and it gave me this kind of light warmth with a little bit of coverage to my skin. And this kind of feels like the grown-up version of that. So I've been really enjoying these. Overall, I think that all of these are great products. It just kind of depends on what you need it for. So I love the darkening drops for contour, love the honey ones for warming up, and then the lightning ones are really nice for lightening a foundation. But you just need to keep in mind that if you have a foundation that's like 3 shades too dark for you, you're definitely going to need to add in a lot more drops. So it is definitely made, and they say they make it for products that are just like slightly off. So I think it would be great if you're a person who gets very tan in the summer, very pale in the winter. This is great so that you're not having to go out and purchase foundations for each season. You just buy this, You buy your foundations that you enjoy that are in whatever shade, and then you can darken and lighten as the seasons change. So I think that it is a really, really cool idea. I didn't use the lightening drops for contouring just because I feel like they would be too light for my skin tone, but I do love the darkening drops for contouring because I feel like it is such a nice, cool brown tone. Let me know if you've tried these down below or any other product like this. It's the first time I've tried it, and as you know, I suffer with finding the appropriate shade for my skin tone, so these are a big win for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!